I'm 80, and I need to say something that's going to make some people uncomfortable, because the biggest lie about nursing homes isn't that they're bad. It's not that they're good either. The biggest lie is this: they're safe. Not physically safe. They can be. I mean emotionally safe. Like your heart won't get bruised in there. Like your identity won't get slowly erased. Like you'll still feel like you. People talk about nursing homes like they're a finish line. Like once you get there, the problem is solved. But for a lot of people, that's where the real problem begins. And if you're watching this because you're 60, 70, 80, or because you're the daughter or son trying to figure out what to do, listen, I'm not here to scare you. I'm here to tell you the part nobody says out loud so you can protect what actually matters. Because if you lose your body, that's tragedy. But if you lose your name inside your own life, that's something else. Let me tell you how the lie starts. It starts with exhaustion. Your daughter is doing laundry at midnight. Your son is answering work emails while he's spoon-feeding you soup. Everyone's tired. Everyone feels guilty. Everyone's trying. Then somebody says the sentence that sounds like relief. Maybe it's time for a facility. And you can feel the room breathe out. Like a storm is passing. They tour a place. The lobby smells like lemon cleaner and coffee. There are brochures with smiling seniors doing yoga. A receptionist calls everybody dear. A manager says words like community, activities, care plan. And the family hears what they need to hear. Don't worry. We'll keep her safe. And if you're the older woman, you hear what you fear the most. We can't do this anymore. Even if nobody says it like that, even if everyone's kind, even if it's necessary, that's the first bruise. Now here's the lie nobody tells you. Safety isn't a building. Safety is belonging. And nursing homes, even the good ones, they can keep your body safe while your soul goes homeless, quietly. And if you think this is too emotional, that's the point. Aging isn't just medical, it's meaning. A place can keep the heart beating while starving it of witness. Don't let anyone call that normal. Not on my watch. Ever. I know what some of you are thinking. Okay, but what's the alternative? Some people need round-the-clock help. What if there's dementia? What if there are falls? What if the family truly can't do it? I hear you. Sometimes a nursing home is the safest choice for the body. Sometimes it's the only choice. Sometimes home isn't home anymore. It's a hazard. So I'm not here to shame anyone. I'm not here to blame daughters who have already broken their backs. I'm not here to pretend love can replace medical care. I'm here to tell you the lie so you can tell the truth around it. The truth is this: a nursing home can keep you alive while quietly teaching you you don't matter. Not because the staff are cruel, because the system is built for efficiency, not dignity. Efficiency is invisible violence. It doesn't punch you. It just moves you from room to room, moves your meals, moves your meds, moves your body like luggage. And if you're not careful, it moves your sense of self right out of you. Let me give you the moments where the lie shows itself. 1. The first lie moment. We call it care, but it feels like custody. You ask to go outside. They say, later. Later becomes tomorrow. Tomorrow becomes we'll see. Because nobody has time to escort you. Because the door has to stay locked. Because the paperwork says fall risk. So your world becomes inside. And you start forgetting what air feels like that isn't recycled. You start forgetting what it's like to walk without somebody watching you like a liability. 2. The second lie moment. Your choices become requests. At home, you decide. In a facility, you ask, can I have my cardigan? Can I keep the light on? Can I eat later? Can I skip the shower today? Can I have privacy? And every can I chips away at a human being. Because adults don't ask permission to exist. Prisoners do. Children do. That's how the lie works. It dresses up loss of autonomy as support. 3. The third lie moment. Your story becomes paperwork. Your life gets reduced to checkboxes. Mobility, limited. Diet, soft. Cognition, impaired. behavior, redirectable, redirectable. Do you hear that word? Redirectable means if you cry, they'll steer you away from crying. If you remember a painful thing, they'll steer you away from remembering. And sometimes that's needed. Sometimes it prevents spirals, but sometimes it's just inconvenient for the shift. And when your grief is inconvenient, you start feeling like you're the problem. 4. The fourth lie moment. You disappear in plain sight. Your family comes on Sundays. They're loving. They bring snacks. They hug you. Then they leave. And the building stays. The building stays with fluorescent lighting and TV noise. The building stays with strangers calling you sweetheart. The building stays with a roommate you didn't choose. And in that quiet, you realize the brutal truth. Visiting hours are when you're seen. The rest is fading. That's the lie nobody says out loud. You can be surrounded by people and still be lonely enough to feel pain in your bones. The deepest part isn't loneliness. It's the way you start censoring yourself. Because you don't want to be a problem. You don't want staff to sigh when they see your name. You don't want your kids to get a call that says your mom is refusing care. You don't want the subtle punishment of being forgotten. So you become easy. And here's what happens when you become easy. You stop asking. You stop requesting. You stop insisting. And then one day you stop expecting. That's when the lie has won, because a woman without expectation is halfway gone. I've watched it. I've watched strong men who built houses with their hands turn into polite ghosts who apologize for needing water. I've watched women who ran whole families start whispering, "Am I allowed to have this?" I've watched someone's voice get quieter week by week until her sentences are just nods. And here's the worst part. From the outside, it looks peaceful. They're not fighting. They're not yelling. They're settled. People say, "Oh good, she's adjusted." Adjusted. That word. Adjusted means she gave up. That's the lie. I'm going to slow down and tell you one story because stories are where the truth hides. A few years ago, a woman I knew, let's call her Mira, moved into a place everyone said was one of the best. Her children were good children. Truly. They visited. They paid on time. They brought fruit, newspapers, warm socks. And the first week, Mira kept saying the same thing. "It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry." But she wasn't saying it to comfort them. She was saying it to convince herself. Because when you move into a facility, there's a secret fear that nobody admits. If you show too much sadness, you'll be treated like a problem. So you act grateful. You act easy. You act okay. Mira was a proud woman. She'd worked her whole life. She had raised her children. She had survived lean years. She had opinions. She had jokes. And slowly, the jokes stopped. Not because she forgot them, because nobody laughed. That's what people don't understand. A joke is not just words. A joke is permission. A joke is safety. A joke is, "I belong here enough to be playful." In her old home, she would scold the vegetable seller for shorting her a few coriander leaves. She'd argue with her sister on the phone. She'd complain about politics. She'd sing old songs while brushing her hair. In the facility, everything became appropriate. Don't tease the staff. Don't argue. Someone might write agitated. Don't complain. You'll be labeled non-compliant. Don't wander. Your wristband will beep. Don't ask twice. You'll feel their impatience. So she learned the language of survival. Yes. Okay. Whatever you say. No problem. One afternoon, I visited her, and she was sitting by a window, not looking out, just sitting. I asked, "What are you thinking about?" She said very softly, "I'm learning how to disappear." That sentence hit me like a cold stone, because she was safe. Her blood pressure was monitored, her pills were organized, her meals arrived. But her life, her real life, was shrinking into a silent square of carpet. That's the lie. They kept her alive while she practiced vanishing. And here's the cruel twist. The more well-behaved you are, the more invisible you become. Facilities reward quiet. They reward compliance. They reward people who don't need much. So the sweetest residents, often the ones most at risk of depression, get the least attention because they don't demand it. They don't ring the bell. They don't cause trouble. They just fade politely. So if you take one thing from this video, take this. Don't confuse quiet with peace. Quiet can be surrender. They sell you a story. We will keep your mother safe. We will keep her clean. We will keep her fed. We will keep her supervised. And those things matter. But there are 3 things most places can't guarantee, and they almost never mention them: autonomy, privacy, permanence. Autonomy means I decide. Privacy means I can be alone when I need to be. Permanence means this is mine and it won't be taken away casually. In many facilities, those 3 are fragile. And when autonomy, privacy, and permanence are fragile, your nervous system never fully rests. You might not even realize it, but your body does. That's why people sometimes decline after a move, even if the care is technically better. It's not always medical. Sometimes it's spiritual shock. Your brain is constantly scanning who's coming in, what's the next demand, where is my control. That constant scanning ages you. If you're older and you know you might need care later, you can do something powerful right now. Create a dignity file. 1 folder, 1 place, simple. Inside it, a 1-page Who I Am sheet. Your medication list, your doctor list, your allergies, your emergency contacts, your routines and preferences, and 1 letter written in your voice about what you fear and what you want. Not a legal document, a human document. It should say things like, when I'm scared, I get quiet. Please don't talk over me. Please explain before you touch me. I hate being rushed. I need sunlight. I want my hair combed the way I like it. I want my prayers. I want my music. Because in the chaos of a move, your voice is the first thing that gets lost. And if you're a family member, I'm going to give you a sentence you should practice saying, "Thank you for your work. I also need clarity." That sentence keeps you respectful and firm. Use it, because you'll run into a wall sometimes. Polite, professional, smooth. And walls don't move unless you push with calm consistency. Now, let me tell you the lie in 1 line, the way it really feels when you're the one living there. They will take care of you, but they will not belong to you. Your family belongs to you. Your home belongs to you. Your memories belong to you. A facility is hired help, and hired help can be loving, but it can't replace being known. That's why the emotional danger is real. If you are the woman who might move soon, here are 7 small ways to protect your identity from day 1. 1. Choose 1 anchor object: a lamp, a quilt, a framed photo you touch every day, something your hand recognizes in the dark. 2. Choose 1 anchor sound: a playlist, a prayer, a radio show. Sound is a shortcut to self. 3. Choose 1 anchor scent if allowed: a lotion, a soap, a dab of familiar perfume. Scent is memory's secret door. 4. Keep a permission phrase, something you repeat to yourself when you start shrinking. I'm allowed to ask. 5. Learn 1 staff member's name and let them learn yours. Not auntie, not ama. Your name. Names are identity armor. 6. Keep 1 private ritual. Even if it's just writing 2 sentences in a notebook: today I noticed, today I felt. 7. Don't let the move be the end of your story. Tell your family 1 job they still have. Bring me outside. Bring me my music. Laugh with me. Give them a mission. People need a mission. It keeps love from turning into guilt. I'll end with this. When people talk about nursing homes, they talk about beds, about staffing ratios, about insurance, about costs, all important. But the thing that matters most is the thing nobody puts on a brochure. Does this place protect the feeling of being at home inside your own skin? Because that feeling is the last home we ever have, and you deserve to keep it. If this video helped you, do me a favor. Leave a comment with your age or the age of the person you're caring for, and tell me one thing you refuse to let the system take from her. And if you want more conversations like this, honest ones, the ones people avoid, subscribe. We're not here to pretend, we're here to protect what's real.